Oh, hey, what is up, guys? Yeah, this is a real video. This is something really, really big. So, I am going to be picking somebody from the comments down below to win a free huge pet. But if you want to learn more about how to get a free Chest Mimic book, make sure you watch the video through. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe. It does help me out come out with brand new content for you guys almost every single day. And don't forget to leave your comment down with your Roblox username, and I will be picking somebody for a free huge pet. So let's go ahead and get started with today's video now, shall we?
Yo, cowabunga, dude! Have you ever wanted to be a part of something that was, like, super awesome? So, like, I know I come here, like, every update, and I'm like, dude, I'm like an egg! It's like a super Easter egg party, bruh! And I'm based off of your level, so if you're level 1, you're only gonna get 1 egg. So, make sure you level up your rank so you can get the high tier eggies and quite possibly get me, which is the super cool Titanic party cat. And you can be a part of the cool Titanic club party with the sunglasses and the party hat, bruh. Yeah, bruh, and you could be a part of the cool huge chance party. I know I'm not really flying, so there's no animation for me just yet, but I'm just floating in space because I'm cool like that. So make sure you guys level up your ranks so you can go, hopefully.
What the heck is happening? I didn't realize you guys spoke. I talked to you guys last time, didn't I? And you guys disappeared?
Yeah, bro, that was the doodle cat. The doodle cat's rude. He hit me and I hit him back, bruh.
I don't think you guys should be okay with hitting each other like that. I don't know what planet you're from.
I'm from planet Woo-Wee, bruh. I have parties every weekend, every Saturday, okay? I have that capability of hosting parties because I'm a billionaire.
Oh, great. We have another billionaire in Pet Simulator 99.
Yeah, bruh.
Okay.
What do you want?
I can't. I can't do this with a straight face, bro. Why, hello, everybody. After losing some brain cells, I am going to go ahead and start the giveaway that I promised everybody here for the 2 cars from my previous video. So, I've already picked out the winners, and...
Oh my god! You picked out the winners?
Yeah, Titanic Party Cat, I sure did.
Can I say their names?
No, oh gosh, great. Now you're making Baby Bob mad. No, you can do it.
But I asked first.
Which one of you are doing it?
I am.
Okay, you know what? Nobody's doing it. How about that one? Nobody is doing it.
Party pooper. Cowabunga, dude.
I'm scared to check my mail. I'm scared to check my mail. All right, so our first winner is Taffy CT25. Now, congratulations, you get your very own car. So vroom into space. Vroom into space. And our second winner is Revlax Revlon Beauty Products. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to say your name. But congratulations to the 2 people that just won. Now, I know there's a Bob on my mailbox. That's probably a foretelling fortune for me right there to check my mail. But just as an FYI to everybody who is brand new or returning and might have forgotten, because sometimes we forget things and that's okay. I don't know how to spell and read, and I forget how to do both at the same time. So tomorrow is Doomsday. At 8:45 Pacific Standard Time, I am going to be going live, and we are going to be hosting a humongous event. AKA, everything in this box is gonna come out and be given away. So there's a bunch of huges in there, a bunch of exclusives, and just a bunch of things that I don't even know what I put in there at this point. So hopefully you guys are able to make by and say hi and chill with us for a little bit, and hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh my god! Hi, Igloo! Igloo! Oh my god! I'm okay. I just choked on air a little bit. Just choked on a little bit of air. I'm okay. I am Triple Sun. Oh! That's so cute. Oh my gosh, my heart. The baby, Triple's baby. Oh my gosh. I gotta screenshot that. That's the cutest thing ever. Oh, my heart. Ah, scary Joker. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is like the cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh. The triple baby is coming out and giving us some baby black hole axolotls and a little jester dog. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. That's the cutest thing ever. I'm being serious. That's the cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh, my heart. Oh my gosh. Speaking of Triple, we actually got sent this Chest Mimic book just the other day. Now, I figured this would be a perfect time to go ahead and test this book out and see what the hype is all around this little book is. Now, I did test this by itself with just maybe a normal setup, and to be quite honest, I wasn't sure if that mini chest fortune book right there that I'm using right now would affect mini chests, aka anything that it pops out. I didn't really notice anything. If you guys know more about that book specifically, you can let me know down in the comments, because I don't know if this affects like chest mimic books or if it only affects the mini chests that you get as a drop. So I can't tell the difference between the two because they work almost the same thing. Now, this book pairs up so exceptionally well with every other thing that you have in the game. Now, by every other thing in the game, I'm talking about with super drops, and I'm talking about the boss chest mimic book and the lucky boss mimic thing. The big block that comes out of nowhere, and you're like, holy macaroni, that's a big block. So, as you can tell, like all of the items are kind of popping up, and it's kind of hard to indicate what is actually coming from the box or what is coming from just regular drops. So what I ended up doing was I went into my settings area and I actually turned off all of the item notifications, because I noticed when the chest did pop up, there was like a small, large pile of just random things that would just pile up all around me. And I couldn't believe it, because that's a lot of stuff that just comes around surrounding you. So after turning off all of those notifications, I just let the game do its magic, and I sat here for about almost 20 minutes or so. Now, as you can see, like all those enchants and stuff, that's from the Chest Mimic book. And all of those potions, flags, and all those really other useful items, they're also from the Chest Mimic. Now, what I did not expect to happen was to see it come up very actively. Now, I did test all of my other books out, and I put my boss mimic thing and my lucky block thing, and I ended up using the massive comet as well, and I think a few other books just to kind of speed it up a little bit. But look how many items are actually coming out of the mimic chest thing. It's kind of crazy when you look at it. I was actually really shocked to see how many items do pop out. Of course, after around 10 minutes or so, I let the game do its thing. Eventually, I wanted to see what it would do if I actually replaced some books with the other books. So we're using the 3 extra books which I have here, the Boss Lucky book, and I have the Boss Chest Mimic and the Massive Comet. Now, I did let this run, and the Massive Comet showed up once. Now, this was in a span of like 15 minutes. Again, I used to really love this book, but ever since I've gotten into the premium side of books, I honestly think the Massive Comet is fantastic for free-to-play players that don't really have a wide variety of gems to kind of sacrifice in order to getting a higher tier book. So if you are a starter player that just wants to get a book that's relatively cheap, you can either get the normal Lucky Block book, you can get the Massive Comet book, or you could hopefully save up to one day get one of the premium sided books, which are the Boss Mimic Chest book and the Ultra Lucky Block, the big red thing. I don't know what the heck it's called. All I know is that they are at a premium price, so keep that in mind. Having all of these all together honestly kind of just surprised me. Now, I know having the big one, the Titanic priced Chest Mimic book is really expensive. And I know over time, the more that you actually use it and the more that you actually just have a better team, you are able to just AFK grind a ton of items. But of course, with all good things, there might be a little bit of a negative side of this, only because of the fact that there are a bit of rumors out there that there is a supposed new Chest Mimic Enchant that will quote-unquote replace the one that we're currently using. Now, again, I can't really talk too much on this because I don't know how unethical that the leaks were given by online goers. So that's the only thing I'm going to just kind of nudge over. I personally think that this book is still worth the gems that it has right now. Over time, like I said, normally when it comes to investments like this, yes, they are super expensive. Yes, this might cost almost 2 billion gems, but how long do you plan on playing the game? Think about it logically, right? Whether you invest in it now and hopefully that you're able to get better items as the game progresses. Obviously, we're currently going into our next world. I believe this is the new jail section of the game. Obviously, as this game does progress, the higher tier items that could possibly drop out of these books is monumental. This game is always going to progress, and you're always going to get better items as it goes on. Whether these books maintain those items inside of their chests is going to be up to the RNG that it holds within. I remember when the Chest Mimic book used to be around 20 to 15 million gems in the game, and this was a very long time ago, back when huges were even worth 4 or 5 million gems. We're talking about very young Pet Simulator 99. At the time, I believe I had the opportunity to maybe buy a few of these, but I just didn't feel like it because at the time, the Chest Mimic for the Diamond one and a couple other books weren't really doing it for me, and I felt like maybe investing my time into the Chest Mimic wasn't really worth it. Now, look at where we are now. This book is almost worth 2 billion gems. Now, again, this is a crazy time for inflation. This is a crazy time for investing. Obviously, the people who invested in those books many weeks ago, months ago even, they are probably sitting on a Titanic right now because a lot of people ended up buying a bunch of these and holding on to them. Of course, as the game progresses, it's only going to be time telling whether these are going to maintain their valuation or if they're going to completely drop. But I feel like holding on to some of these books that are very high tier will always maintain valuation so long as that there is not a market crash to the point where everybody is going to be panic selling. Hey, if there is a panic sell, then that's a perfect time for everybody to go out and buy some of these high tier books and hold on to them. Hold, and you never know. They might just go up. Worst case scenario is that they don't go up and they lose value, and what would you lose? Maybe a couple 100 million gems? Who knows? But I highly doubt that's ever gonna happen. So you guys can let me know down in the comments down below whether you have this book and if you find it to be worth it. Until then, I have some other news here, guys. I'm not gonna say bye just yet. The crazy part about this is if you watched my entire video yesterday where I actually got this book for free from Triple, guess what is going to happen? So on the mail that he sent over, save this for 60K, hopefully the valuation doesn't drop. Now, I am going to hold on to that promise that I will hold on to this book until I hit 60,000 subscribers and giving this book away for free. I am very grateful that I'm able to test this book out and actually see what the big hubbub was on it. I think it's really awesome, but this is a huge thing, guys. We are going to be giving this enchant, the Chest Mimic book, the book that is worth almost 2 million gems. Not 2 million. Did I say 2 million? 2 billion. 2 billion gems away when we hit 60,000 subscribers. So let that sink in for a second, because by the time that this video probably reaches everybody in planet Earth, and quite possibly by the time we hit 60,000 subscribers, this book could quite possibly be worth way more than that. So make sure you guys like the video. It helps me out greatly come out with more content like this for everybody here, and make sure you guys subscribe. Until then, I will see you all later. Bye, everybody.